I don't know what goes on with the thumbnail. Every single time the thumbnail. You know, you'd think that maybe I could just wait and let the thing take a normal picture, but every time it's gotta be crazy. Anyhow, I mean, look at that. Oh, it's not even. Oh, Infinite Waters. What's he saying? We ain't having it. I like him, Ralph Smart. Oh, now here comes this guy. He's going to need me to use his steps. All right, do you need help here? All right, hang on for 1 second. Just give me a minute. Let him use his steps. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, hold on. Go ahead. You got it. Dylan, I'm holding it. Go ahead. There you go. Good boy. All right, now. Thing is upside down and humped up. Oh my god, and my big head is in the thing. Oh boy, all right. Okay. Whew, it's hot in here. Okay, the first person is Brittany for general. About to embark on a personal transformation. The death card, what is happening here? The death card. Personal transformation, stepping into your own personal strength. You could be hearing from somebody who you haven't seen or spoken to in quite some time, and maybe a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Looks like you're also about to embark on a personal journey. So you have personal transformation, growing and transforming as a person, but then also a journey coming in. Feeling a little bit more balanced, and you may be exploring your creativity coming up in the near future. I'm I had class tonight, so I look horrible. That's okay. Stephanie, how T feels after our talk tonight? Okay. He feels a little bit relieved. 9 of Wands. Feeling a little bit relieved, or like he can finally exhale. He still feels like there's injustice around the situation, but he feels better. He feels much better. The sun is in reverse, but the sun is still a good card to get, even if it's in reverse. It could take a little bit of time, but it's still an excellent card to get. Stephanie, when is new love coming in for me? Sometime this fall, maybe within the next 6 weeks. TD, general for the weekend. New journey this weekend. You may be spending some time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Empress is here. Love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful if you don't want children when that card shows up. Feeling well respected and well appreciated. And you could be spending time with a love interest this weekend. Could be a Pisces. Or, yeah, no, Pisces. Talia, general for tomorrow. Celebration. First thing that comes up around you is celebration. And then messages that come in out of the blue, and all 10 cups being full, plus the 10 of Pentacles. Money comes in. Tomorrow should be a good day. Definitely. Bree. I don't see Bree yet, so let me do AS. Does M know what she did, or is she still in the victim mentality? Okay. She still thinks she's the victim. Yep. Deb, general messages. Things change for the better for you quickly. You got some good karma coming in around you, feeling a little bit more balanced. That's balance, like life takes on a little bit more balance. You have the Temperance card here. So Temperance is like peace and serenity comes in over your life, and success comes in around work, job, work or career endeavor or school, whatever it is that you do all day. Perseverance brings you to a personal transformation, stepping into your own power. Not bad. Brie, what's coming in love for me in September? You could have a new beginning. So what may happen here is a new beginning comes in with somebody who may be slow and stable. Slow and steady wins the race, and that causes you to walk away from something that's no longer working for you. It leaves negativity in the past, leaves anxiety in the past, and you move on to a new love interest. Maybe an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. Deb, what do my spirit guides want me to know? Spirit cards. Eight of Fire, expert events moving at a fast pace. Delays are over. Many things happening at once. The Queen of Earth, thoughtful, creative, warm, and sensible. Make time for those around you. Take a sensible approach. Deal with challenges in a kind and understanding manner. Seven of Fire, defend your beliefs and your decisions. Stand your ground. Choose your battles wisely. TD, love for the next 2 weeks. You had a Virgo coming in. You also have an Aquarius. You have a Virgo and Aquarius coming in. Could be a soul connection with one or both of them. You also have a Cancer here. You got a lot of opportunity. If you've been feeling like way down by the weight of the world when it comes to love, you're going to start to feel a little bit more successful over the next 2 weeks. You also have a Libra here. Being at the right place at the right time or divine guidance is helping you in your love life. But you definitely have choices. Seven of Cups, choices. Mustafa, what are Miriam's kind thoughts and feelings towards me? First card that comes up around you, Love Cup. Also creativity. She may think that you're very creative, thinks that there's a wish around the situation, thinks you're attractive, intelligent, smart, passionate, kind, loving, and like you have the world at your feet. You have a lot of potential. Deb, general love. You could have a Leo that comes in here out of the blue quickly. They may be very persistent. It could be a grounded and stable relationship. You're also about to embark on a personal transformation that leads you to changing your life for the better quickly. Having nothing to do with love, that's just you personally. But as you start to change, you may be calling in some more opportunities. You had a water sign here, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You have a Leo. You have another Pisces, so you could have a water sign, but then another Pisces aside from that. Sun comes out over your love life. You have choices and success coming in. There's an Aries here as well, and feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain and you can exhale. I'm going to say over the next couple of months, there should be a couple of different people that come in, and you feel like you're a little bit more in control of what's happening. Starbright, who's going to offer me a monogamous relationship. You have a Pisces that you meet through divine timing that offers you a love relationship. This person may be financially stable too. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. I think it's going to be a Pisces. Yeah, general, what I can expect in the near future. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. Intuition is heightened. Life starts to move forward quickly. If you've been feeling lately like you've got the weight of the world on your shoulders, it's going to move into the past. Something to celebrate comes in around you and a Virgo. You may have decisions to make. You have passion that comes in. Another wish, put it out into the universe, feeling well respected when it comes to work. Six of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Your career, job, whatever it is that you do all day moves forward quickly. More money is flowing to you, and you have success around work or whatever it is that you do all day. If you're in school, it will be success around school. Beautiful one. How does Don feel after viewing my story? Feels stuck. It feels like he's in a standstill and feels a little bit mildly argumentative. So I don't know what it is that he saw, but this is what comes up. A little stuck, a little argumentative. I don't know why. A little bit undecided too. Two of Swords in reverse. Maybe he didn't understand what he was looking at. TVET, general. That celebration coming in that is leading to all 10 cups being full. Listen to your intuition. Your intuition is heightened. Feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain. A large sum of money comes in, which helps you to pay off a debt or a loan or something that was hanging over your head. Possibly getting a new job opportunity that brings in more money, and no longer feeling stuck in the mud, but feeling like your life is moving forward quickly. I think you've got some new opportunities coming in. Things should start to be like a little bit busier. Mustafa, can you tell me more about how Marianne feels about me right now? Thinks that you're very persistent. Things that you're able to create your own future. You got the Magician here. So she either thinks that you're persistent, or you know what you want, you're working towards it. Thinks that you're intuitive. Thinks you're well balanced, creative, attractive, peaceful and serene, successful and well balanced. But it still shows up that sometimes she questions you. I don't know what happened between the two of you in the past, but there's something that makes her very anxious around the situation. At the end of the day, you guys get happiness. You have the Sun card. She feels like you're very strong too. You're a very strong character, persistent. You know what you want. You know how to get it. You might have a long road ahead of you, but you're not going to stop until you get what you want. She feels like she's got to not give in so easily. That's how she feels like. I want him to kind of prove to me that you know, this is legit. I mean, I think that you've done enough. I think you've put in enough effort. Siba, what's T's current energy towards me? A little bit like stagnant. The Three of Swords in reverse is kind of like disappointing. Like it's not moving forward, or things are stagnant. But he may also be holding him back because he may be very busy with work or school. So that could have something to do with it as well. Anna, will his daughter tell Jay of the gift I sent her, and how will he feel about it? Did she really appreciate it? Okay, let's see. She did appreciate it. I think she is going to tell him that you sent her something. She thought that it was very nice that you went out of your way and you bought something for her. She also thinks that it was like it made her feel good that you thought of her. She definitely appreciated it, and I think that she will tell him. Starbright, characteristics of the Pisces. Very happy. This person is a naturally happy person with a good outlook on life. Very successful. Grounded, down to earth, they don't hold themselves back. They're very focused, attractive, spontaneous, adventurous, intuitive, lucky, spiritually connected. They have a spiritual practice or a religion or some kind of a connection to the divine, whatever it is that they believe in, that keeps them within like a code of ethics that they have. So somebody who's like very spiritually connected. Which other wig? The pastel colored one? That one? The shorter one? I think it's in Avery's room. You know which one I haven't worn in a long time is the blue and pink one. You know what it is? It's got funny bangs. I don't know. I don't like bangs. I'm not a big fan of bangs. I like the center part, I think, the best. Although I do like the style of the green wig. You know how it has like long layers? Anyway. I don't know. Yeah, the pink and blue one. I like the colors of it. But it's just, it has funny bangs. And I have a weird big head. Starbright. Why does James hold back from me? He's got anxiety around the situation. He feels anxious. He feels like the timing isn't right. He also is busy. He's got the Eight of Pentacles here. So he's been working hard on something, school or work. It also looks like it does look like he's genuinely busy. Well, Six of Pentacles is in reverse. I don't like the Six of Pentacles in reverse because this is a relationship where one person does all the work and the other person doesn't put in enough effort. So that's bothers me. He does have anxiety around the situation. And there may be a third party that's involved. So there could be somebody else that takes up a lot of his time with the Three of Cups in reverse. And he feels a little bit slow. Like, that just may be him. He just may be a slow mover. Anna, is my friendship with Pamela over? Are we done? Let's see. Nope, you're not done. You have the Sun here in reverse. So, happiness is to come. It's just not there yet. It could take time. Might not happen overnight, but you guys are not done. Police. What's going to happen with me and D in general? Okay, me and D. Perseverance brings in a relationship that's well-grounded, stable, and long-lasting. So whatever is happening now, there's more to come. The relationship should be one that withstands the test of time. You've got good karma around it and success. So I don't know who this person is in relationship to right now. I'm not seeing a lot of love cards, so I'm not going to say that this is someone that's a romantic thing, but this could be the kind of relationship that's lifelong with somebody who, like, there could be moments of time where you don't speak to them for months, but they're always there. It's like one of those people that you might not talk to them in a year, but you have that kind of relationship where nobody's mad at each other. You just pick up the phone when you have time, and your relationship resumes. I don't know who this person is in relation to right now because I'm not seeing a lot of love. It doesn't mean it can't turn romantic if that's what your question is. It can at some point, but regardless of what happens, the relationship should be long term and long lasting. Anna, how will he take that? Maybe I didn't ask it clearly. Well, how will he feel about you giving his daughter a gift for the baby? Is that what happened? He's going to appreciate it. He's going to think that it was very nice, um, and that it was genuine. Yeah, you have good karma around you coming in. You know what? I love the wigs too because it's just so fun. And besides, like in between classes, like I had class tonight, my hair looks like a mess. Um, and I mean from the humidity too. It's so freaking humid. My hair gets really frizzy, but my problem is that I have a big head. So it's like I feel like these things don't really sit on my head right. But I mean, I love the different colors, and I would never have the nerve to color my hair like that, like all these crazy colors. And I just think, whatever. It's so funny because like the other day when the doorbell rang, like I took the wig off. Like I don't want the kids ringing the doorbell to see the wig. Meanwhile, I'm on the internet. Like, really? Meanwhile, the kids don't even like. They looked up and saw me with the green wig on. They didn't think anything of it. Or if they did, they didn't say anything. They just wanted me to buy lemonade. And we did. We went and we got lemonade. Mustafa, my question is, how would Miriam react if I messaged her on Friday asking her to consider meeting me in person sometime? She's ready to see that I've changed. Okay, let's see. How would she react to meeting in person? You might need to be a little bit persuasive because at first it shows like she may be a little bit, or like this is like bickering. So she may be giving you a hard time, but then the Four of Wands shows up and then things move forward quickly. So you might have to like work her a little bit, like send her a message saying something like, I want to meet you for, I don't know, coffee, ice cream, whatever it is that you want to do. And then if she says, if she gives you some kind of an excuse, you may have to like kind of not take no for an answer and ask it again. You may have to work it a little bit, and then I think you get what you want. Anna, will I have 3 or 4 men pursuing me? 1 Virgo, 1 Libra, and a Pisces. I think the other one's an Aquarius. Okay, let's see. Let me see. Are there 3 or 4 men around Anna? Are there 4 men around Anna? Yes, you have 4 men around you. So now let me see if I can get their signs. Cancer. You got a Cancer. All right, well, there's a Cancer. There's a Pisces. You got a Gemini. Oh, you're the Gemini, right? That's you. Here's Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. You got Virgo, Capricorn. Oh, yes. You might have 5. Yeah, you have all of those, but you also have a Cancer here. This person maybe hasn't shown up yet. The Cancer maybe hasn't shown up yet. Or, yeah, yeah, you could have all four of those people, or the Libra and the Aquarius, since they're both air signs, you may only have one of them and have an Aquarius. But either way, you have several people around you, which is good. You know, I like that. Starbright. When will I meet this Pisces? Sometime this fall. Could be like, it could be soon, like within the next 2 months. Oh, thank you. Sometimes I feel like the straight hair though makes my head look small. I don't know. I think I have a big head and I'm just used to my head being large. I don't know. Word girl. Am I gonna find love and when? You are gonna find love. Let's see when. You got 3 aces, so it's on its way. I mean, I'm gonna say it's gotta be before the end of the year. Jack of clubs could be any time between now right through November. Word girl, will Anthony be a good tutor for me? Yes, he should be a good tutor for you. You should feel very successful and well prepared. Word, will my sister get into the nursing program? Yeah, she should. 70% chance, yes. Plus, Page of Pentacles, she should get in. Tara, will I leave my current job this year? I think you will. I think you're moving on to greener pastures. Mustafa, should I message Miriam tomorrow or Sunday asking her to meet with me in person? When is she ready? Should I ask Miriam tomorrow? You get a 70% chance if you do it tomorrow. Let's see about Sunday. I like Venus better. I would rather see you do it on Friday than Sunday, but let's see. How about Sunday? It comes up higher for tomorrow. I would do it Friday. Word. Will they keep me at my new job after the background check? Will they keep me at my new job? Yeah, I don't think they're going to find anything in your background check. Or if there is something, it's not that big of a deal. It's all about my eyes. Please tell me what is going on with me, Libra, and Larry the Leo. Okay, let's see. What is going on with... You had an argument? There's an argument here. If you, I think you already had the argument. It's moving into the past. Okay, if you haven't seen or spoken to him, Knight of Swords should bring him you should get a message from him, or there should be some kind of communication. This could be running into him somewhere, but it's usually like a text message that comes in when you least expect it. You guys may have another argument though. So the Five of Wands is lesser of an argument. Five of Swords is a little bit sharper of an argument. However, it's not a bad thing because it's like you might just have a blowout and kind of clear the air, and then balance gets restored back to the situation. He's hurt. Something happened here that makes him feel very hurt. He doesn't want to be vulnerable. He wants it to be his choice where things go from here. He feels unsuccessful. He's got sharp energy around him. Like he may be having a very hard time because he's hurt. And I don't think that nobody likes to be hurt. But I think he's having a very hard time with it. The good news here is that things are going to change for the better quickly. You got the Eight of Wands, changes things for the better quickly. He's holding himself back now, and he's slow and steady wins the race. He's very hurt. I don't know what happened between the two of you that's got him so hurt. But you guys could have this thing cleared up within the next 8 days. Or you could at least be on the road to clearing everything up. There could be some communication coming in, maybe another fight. Even if you have to have a knockdown, drag-out fight, you could wind up clearing the air, and things could move forward. Eight of Wands. Jay, who's been thinking of me romantically recently? Fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Listen to your intuition. You also have a Taurus that's been thinking about you a lot. Like recently, like the last day or so. Mustafa, when I message Miriam tomorrow inviting her to meet with me, what should I say that would be eloquent enough to her? Okay, let me think. Well, it depends where you're going. Like you're just going to meet her. I would say someplace in public. That's what I would say. Only because it's like if you're out in public, it's not like she's not going to think you're trying to pull like some kind of a fast one getting her alone. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like, what do you call it? Respectful. So that, say you want to go to a park or a coffee shop or whatever, I would just say something like, I'm really hoping that you'll take me up on the offer to meet me for coffee at whatever time, at whatever place. I'm looking forward to talking with you and, you know, having coffee and catching up. I mean, I would be very, like, make it very friendly so that it's not like, I mean, I don't think I think you come across as very sweet and honest. I don't think you come across like you're looking to do some kind of a scam or, you know, get her alone to try to put the moves on her. I think that you already come off, just from dealing with you, you seem to come off very respectful, very down to earth, and very grounded. But if you have had a past with her where something happened that made her feel a certain way, you may want to say something like, look, let's meet in public, let's go to the park, let's grab coffee, let's catch up. I just would really like to see you. I've been thinking a lot about you. You know, like, women love to hear those words, and you really mean it because you really do care about her. I mean, we got people that say it and they don't always mean it, but you mean it, and she knows that. She knows that you're not, she's giving you a hard time, but it's not that she doesn't believe that you don't care about her. She knows that you care about her. I think that she'll meet you. I think she'll meet you. Word. Will I have relatives who won't be happy for me at my wedding, and why? Oh, that's odd. Why wouldn't they be happy for you? Let's see. I don't think so. No, I don't think so. I mean, you know how everyone's got a fucking opinion. But overall, it doesn't look like that. It doesn't look like you have anybody that's not happy for you. I think that I'm up to Malika for general. Got cause for celebration coming in. You may be undecided about something that you have to make a decision on. It could be work related, like new business opportunity that slow and steady wins the race, but that's okay. Looks like somebody from your past is coming back and a new love interest is entering. Now, somebody from your past that comes back could be the love interest or it could be two different people. Keep in mind that someone from your past doesn't have to be an old lover or an ex-flame. It could be anybody from your past. And it's possible that you have a relationship coming in that's going to lead to the happy home. Nine of Cups, you got a wish that comes true. The Death card is starting to go through a personal transformation and personal growth, like growing and changing and evolving. Eight of Pentacles, you could be going back to school for something. Jay, the fire sign from the last reading, what are they like? Fire sign from the last reading. Even though they're a fire sign, they're very grounded, down to earth. They know what they want. They know how to get it. They're very perseverant, very strong-willed, a little bit of a tough personality. I don't know why this comes up. They may have some kind of piercings. I don't know. That's just what came to me. I don't know if it's like the one in the middle here, which really looks so painful, but it looks cool on some people. That scares me. Or it could be, just a piercing anywhere. I don't know. I think they have a piercing someplace. They're very creative person, well balanced. They may be a Sagittarius. They're very successful. They're very like they know where they're going. Like they're like, this is where I'm headed. Like they're a fire sign, but they may have like Capricorn rising because they're very grounded, down to earth, and they know what they want. It's like a laser, like they're pointing at, like, this is what I want, this is what I'm doing, this is where I'm going. I kind of like that about them. I wish I was a little bit more like that. Tara, by when will I leave my current job? It could be the beginning of the winter. The ace really could be the beginning of anything, the beginning of September, the beginning of the fall, the beginning of the year. But the diamonds is really the Anna. Will I ever marry again in this lifetime, and who could be the possibilities? Okay, is there another marriage coming in for Anna? You got 3 aces. I would actually be surprised if you didn't marry again. All right, let's see, possibilities. First person here is an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Could be a Capricorn. Okay, you have a creative person here. The Gemini card keeps coming up. I keep thinking this is you, but now it's come up a couple of times. Maybe it's another Gemini, and you got a Cancer. You got a couple of options. There's a couple of options. Fire sign as well, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Got a Libra here. Feeling prepared and divine timing. Divine timing is around the next marriage. And I hate those kind of questions only because, like, to me, right? To me, in order for me to see marriage, like in my mind, when somebody says married, it's like we have a marriage certificate, I'm standing in front of a priest, there are vows. It's unfortunate that, according to the cards, sometimes people that live together that are not legally married can kind of come up as being married because they're living together for so long. And I always tell my aunt's sister, she married somebody, they got divorced, I think within a couple of years, then they got back together, and they've been back together for like, I don't know, 30 years, but they're not married. They're divorced. But they're together, and they've been together ever since. Like, I'm going to say I think I met him for the first time when I was like 8 or 9. And I didn't know him before that, but my aunt came into the family when I was like 3 or 4. So they were not together for like 5 years, but they've been together ever since. But they're not married. They're divorced, but they live together. So figure that one out. So like, in other words, if somebody had come to me and asked about her, is she married? The cards would say she was married, even though she's not really married. You know what I mean? So that's why it's like questions that should be black and white are still not, and that's frustrating to me. So if you turned around 10 years from now and you were living with somebody for like the last 9 years and you had a really great relationship, that to me could be marriage, even if you don't actually make the legal part happen. But I would still see that as being married, or the cards would. Anyhow. Fia, what's going through Linford's mind about me since the non-communication? He's curious. He wants to know what's going on. He's also feeling a little bit like disrespected. Like, I think he thinks that you would have reached out to him by now. He feels undecided. He feels argumentative. He wants to know what's happening. I think that he's genuinely shocked that you haven't reached out to him and that you haven't spoken in this long. The Capricorn was a liar? That surprises me because my grandfather was a Capricorn, and he was like, so, and he was on the cusp. He was the 19th, which is very close to Aquarius, but he was like so by the book Capricorn. Like he really was. Anyway. And it's like, I feel like you can't even really, well, I guess maybe their birth dates you can go by. But like on Ancestry.com, the birth dates are like they have somebody who was born in like, sometimes it says 1900, sometimes it says 1898, sometimes it says 1902. It's like, what year were you born? I need to figure it out. I need to know. But anyway, like those old records are an astrologer's nightmare. I'll tell you that. I don't know all the ins and outs of their relationship and why they got divorced. I know I think they may have been very young when they got married. I don't really know. I was a little kid back then, and I don't talk to that side of the family anymore. But yeah, interesting. And then there was a whole story or a whole reason that she had for not remarrying him. And she told my boyfriend Tom at the time. You guys hear me talk about Tom a lot. And Tom was very drunk at the time, and he's just like, I don't know, Danny. He's like, she told me, but I was very drunk at the time. So I don't know. I don't know all the ins and outs of that story. Maybe if I remember, I'll ask my father. My dad might know. But it's interesting because like we have ideas in our head sometimes, like when somebody says something like like where like you that like this 6 of Cups, somebody from your past returns. Well, to me, in my head, I would always be going through all my ex-boyfriends or my old flames. But then the people that actually showed up were people who I knew from my past, but they weren't really in my circle. They weren't in my life. They were like people who I knew of, but they weren't like somebody I dated or somebody who was close enough to me that like was that significant. So in a million years, I never would have thought of that person. Julie, will I be able to handle both jobs, the one I'm interviewing for Friday since it's per diem, and the one in the city? Yeah, you could handle it. Why not? Yes. If you want to do it, you'll be able to do it. There's no reason why you can't. Um, Yeah, one's part-time, the other one's per diem, so that may not even be all the time. That only be maybe here and there. Yeah, you'll be able to handle it. For how long? Um, could be a while. It could be till next summer, next July. Although, I mean, I worked multiple jobs for most of my life, and once you get into the routine of it, um, it's like what's in motion stays in motion. If you just keep doing it, it's like you don't want to lose the money. Like once you start doing it, and then on top of that, it's like you don't want to stop because it kind of breaks the momentum. And when you take time off, then it's hard to get back into the routine. And I did it for 14 years. But anyway, yeah, you could do it. Stephanie, is X doing witchcraft on me or anything like that? Okay, let's see. I don't think so, but if you feel like it or you feel like there's negativity, you can sage yourself. You can wear Florida water, salt baths. Salt baths, I think, are the best. It's really cheap. Throw it in the bathtub, or if you shower, you can put the salt in your body wash, and then it exfoliates. Because I don't like to fuck around with any of that shit. If I feel like things are getting really negative, I'll sage. And if you don't like the smell of sage, you can use Florida water, spray it around, especially in the corners. Make sure that you get the corners. Anthony, what will she offer me, and what can I offer her in love near, soon, and in the future? Okay. Okay, I don't think anything is going to happen that soon. But I think that in the future, you have some good timing. That's why it may be all about timing. Happiness comes in and a stable long term relation. Three of Pentacles is a grounded, stable long term relationship. Now, it might not be that you fall head over heels in love and you're together forever till the day that you die, but the Three of Pentacles is like a long term relationship where the two of you are in each other's lives. Even if you're not in everyday life, you're part of someone's life. Like my friend Amy, who I don't see and speak to every day, but I can call her up right now and there wouldn't be any question of whether or not she's going to talk to me. Like, I could call her right now. If she's working, she'll answer the phone. Or sometimes she works nights. If she's not working, she's probably sleeping and she'll call me tomorrow. But it's just that kind of a thing. Three of Pentacles is a long term, stable relationship that has very deep roots that last the test of time. It doesn't, I mean, I'm not seeing right now love coming in because I think that she's a little wrapped up with that other guy right now, but that's not going to last forever. But regardless, Three of Pentacles means that you and her have a long term relationship. Um, Whereas this guy, he could be in and out and he could be gone next week. You know what I mean? And she thinks about you a lot. She does. She thinks about you a lot. And she's growing and transforming. She's behaved very immature towards you. And I think that's going to change. It's not going to happen tomorrow, though. It's going to take time. I think once this guy and her, that relationship breaks, she's going to have a huge change of heart. Things are going to be different. I think you just need to give this some time. Jay, what can I expect to happen with my love life? Well, you have happiness and strength around you. You're also going to have choices. Things are growing and transforming. Things change for the better quickly. You may have to make a decision at some point because you have a new beginning coming in and you have a lot of people around you. You have a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You have an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. You might have to make a decision here at some point as to who you want to move forward with. There's a Leo here. You got good luck coming in. You have a Libra here. You got a soulmate relationship coming in and a relationship on the horizon that is well balanced, that both people are putting in equal amounts of effort with the Six of Pentacles. So I think your love life is going to have, you're going to have choices, But I think you may have to make a decision soon if you want to see things move forward. Janie, romantically, who's attracted to me? You have an air sign around you. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. This person's really got it bad for you. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful if you don't want children when that card shows up. It could be a Libra. You got a Libra here. You get some good luck coming in, and it could be a soulmate relationship. It could be a strong relationship, too. Julie, will I too pass the background for both? Okay, let's see. Will I pass the background check for both jobs? Yes, you will. Yeah. Well, you know what somebody once told me? One of my friends had a friend who I didn't even really like her. Actually, I didn't like her at all. This is a story for another time. Anyway, she had an aunt who was like not that much older than her. Like maybe she was like 10 years older than her, 15 years older than her, and she was single. And she had dated this guy who she was just crazy for, and he broke up with her. And all she wanted was for this guy to come back. It was all she wanted. And I don't know, she prayed about it. I don't know what the hell she did. But anyway, so one day he comes back and they get back together. And she's like, in the moment, she's like thrilled. And she wound up breaking up with him because she felt like it just wasn't the same. Once the relationship broke, like she just didn't feel the same about him. You know, and it was like she thought that she wanted him back. And he came back. And then she ended it because she was like, you know what, my feelings have changed. I don't know what the time frame was though. I don't know how long it took, but I remember hearing the story and I was like, oh, that's interesting. Because people always, you know, one person, right, usually wants the other person back. Not in every situation, but a lot of times. And he said sometimes when that person comes back, it's like, this is it. This is what I wanted. I want a refund. Yeah. Julie, since I'm passing the RN exam this year, will I get an RN job? I think you will. Let's see. Yeah, you will. I think your career is going places. Cinnamon, when am I moving out of my mother's place? Could be in the month of October. The clubs could be the summertime, but I don't think it's going to happen that fast. Maybe the month of October. Michelle, I'm a Capricorn and I'm dating a Capricorn. Is he the one for me? Well, we have lots of ones for us. So if you don't decide to stay with him, somebody else will show up. But let's see how the connection is. Like, I personally feel like two Capricorns could be a lot of heavy grounded energy. But one of you could be like a Sagittarius rising. The other one could be like a Leo rising. And it could be a lot of fun. So let's see. I mean, you guys seem to have a nice connection. The two Capricorns, though, it just feels very heavy to me. Very, you know. You do have some spontaneity coming in. You have peace, sincerity around this relationship, a nice connection. I mean, it doesn't look like you have any problems right now. I would go with it. Sunset. Should I move on from JD and focus on DL? The cards are not indicating that you should give up so fast on JD. I would give it a little bit more time. Oh, the RN job will, well, it may not be until like next August. Shoot 'em up. Does my person have sincere intentions towards me? Yeah, I think so. I think this person's pretty sincere. J, the young Leo gal from my past, how is she doing? She's doing okay. It looks like she's pretty focused. Her life is moving forward. She may be starting a new journey. She's no longer holding herself back. She might have decisions to make around work or school or whatever it is that she does all day. She seems to be pretty well balanced and rolling with the punches. I think she's okay. Clementine, does my ex hate me or still have feelings for me? I'm Sarah, a Gemini. Okay. Does my ex hate me? No, this person does not hate you. I think that they still care about you a lot. Sue, how will my Mayo interview go? It goes well. You got the star card, wish, put it out into the universe. Things move forward quickly. You have the sun card and divine timing. It should go really well. Shoot 'em up. How does N currently feel? Feels good. Thinks that you're very well balanced. Thinks that you're loving, kind, successful, creative, hardworking. Like your life moves forward quickly. You're very happy, intelligent. Um, they may feel like you guys have a nice connection here. Could be a love interest of some type. Has a lot of respect for you and thinks that you're incredibly successful. Um, AC news for the month of September. Life changes for the better quickly. Walking away from something that no longer serves you brings a wish in. Heading towards all 10 cups being full quickly. Things start to move forward for you quickly in the month of September. Avery can't behave and she tries to eat the cards. She tries climbing up the steps. She tries going after the phone. So I'm trying to live stream when she's sleeping. Remember, she used to be so good, all wrapped up in a little rocking chair, and she used to sit there. Well, that kid is gone. Because she's like, and then she's screaming, and she doesn't want to go in the bouncy thing. Bushra, how does the Pisces see me romantically? thinks that you're attractive, that there's potential, thinks that the timing is not there. Judgment is in reverse. Thinks that the timing isn't there. That's the big issue here. Thinks that you're grounded, down to earth, attractive, there's potential, but that the timing is not right. Zara, is S anxious about asking me out? Yeah, a little bit, yeah. Jay, the younger Leo gal from my past, am I still in her energy? How's she feeling about me? You are in her energy. I think that she's always felt like you were attractive. I think that she always kind of had an interest in you. I'm not 100% sure that she thinks that you would be into her, or that she may think that you're kind of out of her league. Yeah, and she wants to walk. Like she's standing up holding on to things, and like she's like reaching for something else so she can move. And she doesn't really have it yet, but if she holds my hands, she can kind of do it. She buckles a little, but I'm like, can you just give yourself, like, can you just be a baby for like 2 minutes? Because, you know, it's like so fast. I bet you that Avery is going to be a really good tarot card reader because she's absorbing all this shit. I mean, it's got to be going into her subconscious. I would not be surprised if she grows up and she's like really good at it. Because it's like second nature. Like she's, you know, it's like a second language. I have a couple of friends that worked with me at A&P that were of Spanish descent, and two of them had siblings that were very young, like, you know, like compared to them, because they were like in their 20s. And it was fascinating to see that one was a boy and the other one was a sister, from two different families. But when the kids came in, they knew how to speak English to the people that spoke English. They knew how to speak Spanish to the people that spoke Spanish, and they never screwed it up. They never mixed any words. They didn't have any accents. They spoke perfectly. Well, that's because they grew up that way, you know, and I think that's how Avery's going to be with tarot cards. Anyway, and kids are fascinating like that. It's like when you get older, it's so much harder to learn anything. Pretty Yelda. What's coming up for me and the Pisces? We're not together. Okay, let's see. Well, it looks like you guys may be separated for a while. There could be a third party interfering here in this situation. And it looks like things are out of balance, or this Pisces may be showing you kind of like lack of respect. You may need to give it a little bit of time. The love cup looks like it's emptying, and the interest may be kind of lost. It doesn't look like anything between the two of you is happening right now. So, you know, not to say it can't change in the future, but right now, they just may be doing their own thing. Mihak 503, general for the next 2 weeks. You may have a new opportunity around work, money, or business, something that brings in extra cash. It looks like there may be some anxiety around money, but something comes in that's like relieving. Like, I don't know if it's a part-time job or it's something that you do on the side that brings in extra money. And it should be soon, like within the next couple of weeks. Noel, when will S be ready to start a new relationship? Maybe sometime before the end of the year. Sade 17, am I pregnant? I don't think so. It's only coming up 33%, which is pretty low. Besharat, is the Pisces pursuing me, but being a little slightly is the Pisces pursuing me, but being slightly flirtatious with me? Okay, let's see. Yes, you got 70% chance. Yes, this person is pursuing you and being flirtatious. Dagny, pregnancy reading. Empress is here, which means pregnancy can pop up at any time. This is love, money, fertility, abundance. And it could happen fast with the Chariot. So it's like at any moment. At any moment, there is possibility. I would say before the end of the year. Where do I find them? Well, the way the whole thing started was, my friend bought me the green one because she just thought it was funny. I don't know why, she just thought it was funny. I don't know where she came across it. And I was like, screw it, you know. I used to make the videos in between my classes, and it was like a real project to like put makeup on and do something that made my hair look presentable. So when she bought me the green wig, I was like, oh my God, I don't have to do, I'll just throw the wig on. So she bought it and she saw the video, and then she was like, oh my God, for whatever reason it works. She goes, I don't know why, but it works. So she bought the blue one. So then she's like got a kick out of it. So then she was like, well, if I buy them, she'll wear them. So then she bought me the purple one, which actually has two things that clip on that make like ponytails. It's just really heavy, so that's why I usually don't put the ponytails on. And then she bought me the pink and the blue one. And then my brother thought it was funny, so he bought me the black and the red one. And then I had a couple of blonde ones from Halloween costumes. And then this one I went on Amazon and bought it, and I bought the sherbety looking one on Amazon because I'm like, oh, I need something new. I need a new one. I'm assuming that she came across it on Amazon. I don't know how, maybe it was Halloween time. I have no idea what made her think of it, but that's how it started. And my brother was like, oh, I'm going to get this kind of wig and I'm going to get that kind of wig. Because he thought that it was funny. And I'm like, you know what? I don't have to do my hair. I'll just put on the wig. And then the whole time while I was pregnant, I wasn't coloring my hair. So it was very easy to just put the wig on. Cover up everything. Mona, what does the Pisces consider me? Friend, love interest, long-term partner. Okay. Looks like a loyal friend. Right now, anyway, like a loyal friend. Lara, who's coming towards me in love soon? Single, okay. The first card, you got two people. You have a Capricorn and a Sagittarius that come in. I mean, this also could be a Capricorn on the cusp of Sagittarius, but I think they're two different people. And very interesting because it shows here that their relationship can move forward very quickly. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. It may be the kind of thing like you meet this person and all of a sudden everything clicks and things just move forward like you've known them for 20 years. Celebration comes in around this person with the Three of Cups. So it could be a Capricorn and a Sagittarius, or it could be one person born on that cusp. And it should be soon, like before the end of the year. Jay, haven't spoken to Grace in a while. How's she feeling towards me? She's curious. Mini disaster. mini tower moment around her because you guys haven't spoken. But she thinks that you're very intelligent. She's wondering where you've been. She thinks that you're very creative. I'm surprised you haven't heard from her. I don't know. Oh, excuse me. How you guys speak? Like, is it through text messages? Because it looks like she's going to reach out to you, or she wants to reach out to you. She cares very much about you, or she misses talking to you. Mustafa. I just typed up a message to send to Miriam, inviting her to meet with me in my notes. When I send it to her, how will she react? Okay. She may make you wait a little bit. Okay, judgment is in reverse, or you may literally send it at a bad time and she can't respond. But then, Chariot is here, which means things should move forward quickly. Three of Pentacles. I'm thinking that she's going to respond to you. She's got choices around her. Like, she makes a decision. I think she's going to want to see you. Four of Wands. Or, yeah, I think that if she doesn't want to see you at that moment, she makes arrangements for another time. Like, I can't see you tomorrow, but I can see you Tuesday at noon. You know, something like that. It seems like she's pretty open to it, but you may send the message at a bad time, so she may not respond right away. It could be like, I'm in the middle of class, I'm at a doctor's appointment, you know, something like that, where she just doesn't answer it right away. Cinnamon. Thank you. Sarah, your predictions come true. Oh, thank you. You know, I like to hear when they come true because, like, timing is such a bitch. It really is. So at least, you know, when I hear that something has come true, it gives me faith that things are moving forward for everybody, you know? Like, when one thing happens, one good thing happens to one person, I feel like that's hopeful that everything is going to start to move forward for other people as well. General love, okay. Well, you're going to have some choices here. Seven of Cups. You may have to make a decision at some point. You've got a Capricorn coming in. You have a new love interest coming in. That could be a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. In addition to the Capricorn, you're no longer holding yourself back. Listen to your intuition. You may start to give some people here a chance. And you may be a little bit more open and receptive to people, whereas maybe in the past you weren't always so open. And it looks like you're well prepared to allow people into your life, which pushes your life forward quickly. It also looks like you have a Libra coming in. So you got a couple of people coming in on the horizon. I like it. I like when there's more than one person, because when you have all your eggs in one basket, it can be a little dangerous. When your energy is kind of dispersed between several people, I think it's good. Mustafa, you know what? I know exactly what you mean. There have been times where I've said the same thing, like, I wish I never met this motherfucker. Yeah. I totally have felt that way. I totally get it. Oh, thank you, Sarah. Thank you. Love you guys too. Yeah, it's terrible when you feel like that, but I totally get it. I totally get it. Alrighty, so let's cut off the super chats and I will answer for the moderators, and then I'm going to try to go to bed. Although I've been getting wrapped up in these Netflix TV shows. Now I'm watching The Ranch, which I got to tell you bothers me a little bit because it has to deal with, like, cattle. You know, and I understand that people eat meat, and I would never tell somebody they shouldn't eat meat, but it bothers me when animals get sick and when there's issues with animals. But I don't know. I think the show was funny. So now I'm into that now. I haven't really watched TV in years. Now all of a sudden I'm watching all these shows. And it's like, you know, normally when you watch a TV show, it's like you gotta wait till the next week. But this is like it comes right on, like the next episode, and like you could just sit there for hours. Not good. Not good at all. Mm, let's see. Anybody here? Did that? Oh, and Jessica, how will school go for me next week? First thing that comes up around you, going back to school. You might feel a little bit burdened the first week, but you know what? You get right into it, things start to move forward, and you're perseverant, starting a new journey. Maybe a little overwhelming the first week, but then like you slide right back into it, and it goes well. Is Wade someone worth my time? He's not putting in enough effort. It shows that he is worth your time, and at some point, he may start to put in a little more effort. You might want to give it a little bit more time. If you give it another month or 6 weeks and you don't feel a change, then you could always cut him off. But I would give it a little bit more time. Oh, that's the air conditioner. Mel, will the Pisces ever respect my wishes to just be friends with him? You got 3 aces, which would indicate yes, he will respect it, but I think it's kind of heartbreaking for him. It makes him feel a little bit stuck. He feels like there's more, like it's meant to be. There's something meant to be between you and him. Happy home. Like he's thinking that there's more. But if you stick to your guns, yeah, he'll respect it. Oh, Mustafa, but trust me, I totally get it. I totally get it. I've been there before. And then it's like, and then sometimes like you think like, why did I even have to meet this person? Like, what was the point that they were even brought into my life? What, so I could feel like this? Yeah, I've been there before. I totally understand. All right, guys, I'm gonna go. Have a good night, and I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you all very much, and I will see you at some point tomorrow, probably around the same time. I'm gonna try to get her to take a nap around 2, and then at like 10. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.